Today I'm going to show you 4 killer pick and roll options that will guarantee you points against any defense and make you the player you always want to become. Let's go. Before I get going, I want to introduce to you my teammates that's going to help me with my 4 pick and roll daily options. Meet chair and trash. Now, I'm joking, but you got to learn to become creative and use your creative imagination. When you got to work on team concepts like I am, right, you got to find something, cones, trash cans, chairs, and make them be objects so you can trigger the behavior that's going to give you advantages. Put the word trigger in the comments below. Trigger is an action starter. It's a cue. So I'm using my creative imagination to really teach you at home to do the same thing. Find something, shoes, a sister, a brother, a parent, somebody to be out here to help you. Because in the pick and roll options, you need 2 things if you're by yourself. And 2 things you need is you need a screener, as if the chair becomes a screener, and I need a hedger. The hedger is a defender that's guarding the screener, right? And the hedger, to give you some now basketball awareness, you also call it IQ, the hedger plays in 3 positions. Either the hedger is going to play low, allowing their teammate to get through a gap. And this is also based upon the scouting report. If I'm a player that's going to come off a ball screen and I'm not a threat, the hedger is going to drop back to wait for the roll, so then their teammate can just get right through. And as you notice, they're going to probably just now pick up that chair as a chair roll to the basket, okay? So it plays low. The hedger plays low. The hedger then plays at the level of the screen, unlike somewhat of a threat. Now also, if you notice, that gap is now not there. Why? Because now the trash can's teammate, the hedger, the pick and roll defender, now can't go under the screen. They have to fight over the top of the screen. And the hedger's job at level is to slow me down, make me go out. You see that little space right there? Now my on-ball defender can get back in the middle, okay? Hedger now can just go roll and play my chair, my teammate chair, and go to the basket. And then the last position the hedger is going to be in is a full-out blitz, high. Right now they're going to ice it. They're going to isolate this to try to keep me or trap me, because I've probably shown the ability to be a 3-point threat, a get downhill as a playmaker. So now not only is my on-ball defenders going to come high, they really don't care about that roller. They're going to probably have second-level help coming over, right? They care about me with the basketball as a playmaker, okay? So I wanted to give you some skill to understand what I'm doing, not just making 4 counter moves. I'm making moves based upon how I'll be playing the game. On a pick and roll situation, the first thing you want to understand is you have to get to the level of the screen. You got to get to the level of the screen, meaning that if the chair is setting the screen for me, okay, I have to get my defender, I'm going to use trash can as a defender. I got to get the trash can below or at the level of the screen. The trash can now is guarding me. I cannot have the trash can come above, because if I come off, I'm not going to be effective using the screen. My objective is to get them low enough to bump them down, so now when I come off, they run into the screen, and now my defender, the on-ball defender being a trash can, has to make a choice. They either go under, buy me the opportunity to probably stop and shoot, or they try to fight over. Now I can play it really tight. They got to continue to go over top. See, now I can get downhill, okay? So that's the first thing you want to understand. You got to get your defender at the level of the screen, on-ball defender. The first thing you want to do is look to reject the screen. Why do you want to reject the screen? That's the first solution anyway. Why do I want to reject it? Here's why I want to reject it, right? I want to say this: eyes tell lies. You can put that in the comments below. See, my eyes are selling the whole time. I'm about to use the screen. Here's my on-ball defender. They may jump to take away me using the screen. I may use an in and out dribble. I may sell with a short step fake, and now look at what I have. I may have an opportunity to get to the rack, or help side comes over, I could probably stop and pop for a mid-range shot. So the first thing I always teach, and what I love to do as a player, is reject the screen. Okay, now rejection. Use an inside out dribble to sail, to go. all right? Use an inside-out dribble. Sell the short step with your left foot. Boom, get to the basket as you bounce out and attack the rack. Let's go. 1. I want you making 10 of these. You make 10. 2. 3. All right? Rejection. Now, think about the second solution. The second solution is when you reject the screen, right? For the first one, now your defender is going to take away the rejection, allowing you to do what? Use the screen. So the second solution is I got to learn to beat my coverage. I got to beat this trash can. They can't now, whether they go under or over, that's up to them. I'm going to come off this screen low to the ground, ball dribble tight to my body and quick. And now I may have a pull-up jump shot right here. Or I may get to the rack for a floater or whatever it might be. That's the second solution. Can you beat your coverage? Now, defender, hedger, now is at level, got to come higher. My defender now is going to take away my rejection. I got to learn to come around and beat them. I'm going to come around, stop, and pull up for a mid-range shot. Let's go. Again, beat my coverage, my on-ball defender. Reject screen, not there, come off, shot right there. Make 10 of these. I make one more. Right? I want to show you how to do it right-handed and left-handed. You make 10 of those. The third solution, check it out. I've shown the ability to reject the screen, to accept the screen on the second one to beat my defender. Now, trash can playing like dual roles, like a grit actor. Trash can now, as the hedger, they have to show help. They gotta come high because I've been blowing by them. I have to learn how to go around the hedger. So now when I set up my defender, I take them down, I come off of it, I want to like pop out a little bit. Not too much, but just enough to where when I come off of this, I'm tight. I stop to go around because think about this. If this chair can move and this defender's really high, look at what I might have at this point. Boom, and a pass. Because this side is over here cleared out. Now I'm the playmaker. My defender is chasing me on my inside hip area. I'm able to make a play. Or I can go around the hedger with a snake dribble. I can snake it, stop, and pop the shot right there. Okay, that's the third solution. You might go floater, you might go runner. Let's get 1 foot jump shot. Euro step, have fun. Make 10, let's go. I can't reject it. I can't beat him. I flip it. Make sure you bounce out. Bounce out from that hedger. Bounce out. Get downhill. Shot. Here's the fourth solution. Hedger now has to come high, leaving a gap. When you see a gap, you split the gap. So now when you come off, you show high, you push through low. Stop and make your shot. Now let's put him in game situation. Let's go. Can't reject it. Make sail, go around, go it through. Shot. Last one. Really stop, pause. Like have your hips and eyes raised and push that ball through from your left hand to your right. All right. Okay. And there you have it. 4 killer go-to moves that will make you the playmaker you want to become. Why? Because you can not only score the ball, now when you start getting downhill, you can make the perfect passes to set up the perfect plays so your team is not scoring the basketball. Let's go. Ever watch your player dominate in practice or freeze under pressure in games? You know they've got the skills, but when the game's on the line, doubt creeps in? At Attack Basketball Academy, we develop confident, resilient players who just don't play the game, they own it. And now we're unlocking exclusive access to the blueprint that makes it happen. Our exclusive guide isn't just drills, it's a complete system for skyrocketing game time confidence, sharpening basketball IQ, and building skills that last a lifetime on and off the court. Confidence isn't given, it's grown and developed. And at Attack Basketball Academy, we don't follow trends, we set them. So don't delay, download the guide, and join us at attacking the game with a complete new mindset.